Over the past 2 decades, the Philippines has pursued game-changing structural reforms that led to high sustained growth and relatively rapid poverty reduction. From being the sick man of Asia, the Philippines was recognized as Asia's rising tiger. However, in 2020, COVID-19 struck and reversed some of the gains. Meanwhile, fundamental changes were unfolding. Digitalization accelerated, and weather patterns became increasingly more volatile. Geopolitical conflicts disrupted supply chains and caused high inflation worldwide. Slowdowns and recessions are foreseen in many countries. The years under the pandemic taught us many things, but several stand out. First, we have learned that maintaining robust macroeconomic fundamentals is key to a more rapid recovery and to preventing deep socioeconomic scars. Second, the vitality of our economy is only as good as the country's health and education systems. And third, a whole of government and whole of society approach is fundamental to policy effectiveness.
Drawing lessons from the past, the administration of Ferdinand Bongbong Marcos Jr. has embarked on a mission of economic and social transformation toward a prosperous, inclusive, and resilient society. Through the Philippine Development Plan 2023 to 2028, the Philippines endeavors to attain the following development goals. We will sustain the rapid growth of real gross domestic product or GDP at 6.5 to 8.0% each year. With high growth, gross national income per capita is targeted to increase to $6,044 to $6,571, allowing us to attain upper middle income country status between 2024 and 2025. To be meaningful, economic growth must be inclusive. Economic expansion will not just result in more jobs, but better and high-quality jobs and improved quality of life. We aim to reduce the unemployment rate to 4.0 to 5.0%. We also aim to increase the proportion of wage and salaried workers in private establishments to 53.0 to 55.0% by 2028. Working abroad will no longer be a necessity for Filipinos, only an option. Better income earning opportunities must be accompanied by the protection of people's purchasing power. We aim to keep price increases manageable for the ordinary Filipino by keeping both headline inflation and food inflation to within 2 to 4% throughout the plan period.
To ensure that economic growth is sustainable in the medium term and that the welfare of future generations will not be jeopardized, sound fiscal management will be implemented. We aim to reduce the national government deficit to GDP ratio to 3.0% and the outstanding national government debt to GDP ratio between 48 and 53% in 2028. We will improve our innovation ecosystem to move up our ranking in the Global Innovation Index and improve our score and rank in the Global Competitiveness Index to be among the top 33%. Ultimately, attaining these targets will allow us to dramatically improve the welfare of Filipinos, with poverty incidence reduced to single-digit level by 2028. These headline figures are translated into measurable indicators, as well as annual targets that will guide our strategies, actions, and budget over the next 6 years.
To my fellow Filipinos, ang aking mga minamahal na kababayan, batid ko na hindi madali ang ating pinagdaraanan sa nakaraang higit na 2 taon. Alam ko rin na ang bawat isa sa inyo ay ginagawa ang lahat ng inyong makakaya upang patuloy na harapin ang lahat na pagsubok sa kasalukuyan. We have assembled the best Filipino minds to help navigate us to this global crisis that we are now facing. We will endure. Let our Filipino spirit ever remain undimmed.
In line with Ambition Natin 2040, the Philippine Development Plan 2023 to 2028 contains transformative initiatives and policies for our economy, society, institutions, and the environment. These include cross-cutting strategies such as digitalization, more and better public-private partnerships, improving connectivity, harnessing technology and innovation, servicification, and strong collaboration between the national and local governments.
We will transform the economic or production sector to be competitive and globally connected. The agriculture and agribusiness sector will be modernized to make the sector productive, diversified, resilient, and strongly linked with industry and services. The industry sector will be revitalized. Science, technology, and innovation will be key drivers of industrialization and will increase the country's competitiveness. The services sector will shift from its low level of productivity to become a modern, productive, and resilient global leader, providing higher value-adding and differentiated services. We will boost the tourism sector as a driver of inclusive growth through strong partnerships with enterprises and LGUs. We will initiate hand-holding programs for the creative industries, information technology, and business process management sectors to enable them to participate in global value chains and to build the distinctly Filipino brand of tourism and culture. Transforming the production sectors entails promoting trade and investments, including in research and development, as well as enhancing intersectoral linkages. Through policies enabling open and competitive markets, businesses will be assured of procedural transparency, lower transaction costs, a healthy regulatory environment, and a level playing field.
To increase Filipinos' access to more economic opportunities, we will transform the social or human development sector. We will promote and improve lifelong learning and education to increase students' success rates and achieve our targeted level of proficiency in reading and math. To become globally competitive, we will work to increase the number of educational institutions that are reputable internationally. To boost health, we will provide safe drinking water, basic sanitation, and nutritious food choices and implement other interventions leading to healthy schools, communities, workplaces, and lifestyles. We aim to establish livable communities through an integrated use of space that will bring people closer to work, recreation, and transit options. Through production and effective supply management, food security and proper nutrition will be made accessible and affordable. We will strengthen our social protection system to empower all Filipinos to prevent, respond to, and recover from various shocks by streamlining contingency financing mechanisms, promoting digital cash transfers, and expanding insurance coverage. We will enable our workforce to earn higher incomes through skills upgrading and updating. With more and better jobs in the country, we will reintegrate migrant workers back into the domestic economy.
To enable transformation, our institutions will be collaborative, responsive, reliable, and efficient in providing services. Improving bureaucratic efficiency and practicing good governance is a top priority of this administration. We will ensure sound fiscal management and improve the tax regime, and we will support competent, motivated, agile, and resilient public servants. The financial sector will be more innovative and inclusive. We will work for broad-based access to digital financial services. We will promote the use of the PhilSys National ID and the financial sector system linkage with the PhilSys Digital ID. Peace and security are important requisites for growth and development. We will continue to invest in peace and measures to protect people from criminality, from natural hazards, and other security threats. We will enhance the administration of justice by strengthening civil, penal, commercial, administrative, and non-traditional systems.
As a highly vulnerable country, we must adapt to climate change and protect the environment. In infrastructure development, climate change and environmental impact will be a primary consideration as we build disaster resilience. To maximize our use of resources while considering future generations, we will prioritize digital infrastructure, intermodal transport facilities, water, and energy.
Through a sound monitoring and evaluation system, we shall track our progress, enabling us to make timely and necessary adjustments. With this comprehensive plan, we will continue to build better and more.
I do not intend to diminish the risks and the challenges that we face in this turbulent time in global history. And yet, I see sunlight filtering through these dark clouds.
Despite the uncertainties clouding the path ahead, our long-term vision remains clear. Matatag, Maginhawa at panatag na buhay para sa lahat. The Marcos administration is committed to sustaining our progress and turning this ambition into a reality. The Philippine Development Plan 2023 to 2028.
Ito ang plano para sa sama-samang pag-unlad. Pagtulungan natin ipatupad.